Good morning. How are you today?
Fine.
How was your weekend?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you in our food production. My name is Madam Kajuju, and today I have the class register. So I'm going to issue it to write your name, who are present, state your name, and you sign. Okay, today we are going to be learning about prepare it products. And we're going to be measuring on preparation of white bread. We have our learning outcomes whereby first of all we're going to define the terms. Then we are going to list equipment used. Difference outline. The learning outcomes that we're going to be learning on the preparation of white bread. On our previous lesson session, we learned about examples of sweet desserts. Who can remember what we learned on examples of sweet desserts? Anybody? Yes, Betty? Cookies, good. Ice cream, good. Cakes, thank you. Paper pie, thank you. Appreciate yourself. Okay, using the KWL, I want you to write on your books the definition of the following terms. Okay, in your books, who can be able to, what do you know when you hear the term dough in bread preparation? Dough. Anyone? When you need to type, using the KWL, I want you to tell me the definition of dough. When you hear the term dough, what do you understand? Anyone? Yes, second.
And then thick or mixture of flour or liquid and other ingredients or equipment.
Okay, thank you, appreciate Edda. It's okay. The definition of a dough. When you hear the word dough, it means it's a mixture of flour, water, and other ingredients like yeast, salt, and fat, which is needed when you need, after you mix all of that, you need and leave it to rise before baking into bread. That is the definition of the term dough. Okay, who can define what is crust? Yes.
Crust is the top outer part of a loaf of bread.
Okay, yes. Back in high school, tulikuwa tunapenda sana kukula crust because it was big. So, crust, yes, that is the definition. Crust is the outer typically harder surface of bread that forms during baking. Hata wakati unanunua bread, ukinunua bread na unakutana cracks ndio inaanza, si ndio? Na bado cracks ndio inakuwa huko chini. So that is what we call cracks. Next, we are going to go on the list of equipment. Next, we are going to go to the list of equipment used in preparation of bread. Okay, with me, I have images of the equipment which we always use when making bread. With me, I have pictures of images of equipment which we always use during preparation of bread. And one of these is, first of all, that we have a mixing bowl. The purpose for using a mixing bowl is used to mix mixtures such as fats, like bluebird, sugar, flour, whereby you put your ingredients, then you mix. During that mixing, you're going to use an wooden spoon. After you put your ingredients on the bowl, you're going to use a wooden spoon to mix your ingredients so that it can be well combined. After that, during the recipe, you're going to find out that the recipe is asking you're going to use flour for 500 grams, sugar for 1 cup, yeast you put 1 tablespoon of yeast. So during that, you're going to use something like, when you have the recipe saying 1 cup of sugar. This is what we mean by cup, measuring cups. This is an example of a measuring cup. When the ingredients is saying 5 cups of flour, you are going to use a measuring cup, 5 cups. When the recipe is talking about 1 tablespoon of yeast, you are going to use the measuring spoon, and this is how the measuring spoon looks like. From there, you are going to need a weight scale. If the recipe is talking about 1 kg of flour, you can't measure your flour with measuring cups. So you're going to need weight scale. So you're going to need 1 weight scale. So you're going to use weight scale to measure your flour. If the recipe is talking about 5 grams of flour, you're going to use a weight scale. And this is how a weight scale looks like. From that, after you finish kneading and everything, you're going to put your dough on a baking tin. This is how a baking tin looks like. And the purpose of having a baking tin is provide the dough with a structure and shape of, like it gives the dough the shape. If your baking tin is a rectangle, your bread is going to come out as a rectangular shape. That is the purpose of having a baking tin. After you put your mixture on the baking tin, you're going to need an oven to put. After you have mixed your flour, you have put it on your baking tin, you're going to need an oven. The purpose for having an oven is help the bread to rise and enable browning. That is the purpose of having an oven. After your bread is well baked, you're going to put it on a cooling rack. The purpose of having a cooling rack is enables the bread to cool quickly. That is it. And this is how a cooling rack looks like. Our another outcomes is outline different types of yeast products. Who can give me an example of a yeast product? Example of a yeast product? Bread. Yes, we have bread. We have, yes, we have donuts. Yeah, we have croissants. And what else do we have? Yes. Yeah, we have cinnamon rolls. Who else? We have things like, yeah, we have bread rolls. Yes. And another outcome is to identify ingredients used for making white bread. Who can tell me what are some of the ingredients that you use during making white bread? Yes.
Baking soda.
Yeah, we have flour. Yes, Dorothy. Yeah, we have yeast. We have sugar. Yes.
And we use water.
Yeah, we can use water. Yeah, yes. Another one. We need to use butter. With me, I have flashcards whereby I'm going to distribute to you so that you can be able to identify that I have written the ingredients and their purpose. So if you get a flashcard, you bring out, you say what's in the flashcard, then you explain. The explanation is just for you. Created the flashcard. So Betty, what is on the flashcard?
Water
We have water.
activates the gluten in yeast and help in forming the dough and affect the bread texture and moisture.
Okay. Judith, what is in your flashcard? Salt. We have salt. Great. What contains salt?
Enhances flavor,
It enhances flavor.
strengthens gluten, and controls yeast activity to prevent overrice.
Okay. Yes, Maureen. Facts.
Adds tenderness, improves shelf life, and makes the crumbs soft and rich.
Okay. Yes, Beatrice.
We have flour,
We have flour.
it contains gluten, which forms the dough elastic network, helping it rise and hold shape.
Okay. Yes. We have this. Produces carbon dioxide gas that makes the bread rise and become light and airy. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate yourself. Okay. In this session, I want to see what we have learned on the preparation. We have already been able to define the terms, the ingredients you are going to, the ingredients used in making white bread, and we have types of these products. I want you to tell me what you have learned on this session on the preparation of white bread. Judy, what have you learned on the preparation of white bread?
About the ingredients used in the preparation of this.
I can't hear you.
The ingredients used to prepare the white bread.
Yes, we have ingredients used in the preparation of white bread. Betty, what have you learned on this session on the preparation of bread?
And the different types of yeast products.
Yes. Appreciate yourself. We have the assignments. Take down the assignments. The assignment is all about explain the importance of kneading in bread preparation. Explain the importance of kneading in bread preparation. That will be the assignment, and we will connect it on our next session. Have a nice day.
You